Suckers, they don't feel me, I don't like them neither. Shout out to my brothers who made me a believer. Baby, let me bless you, play me then I'm leaving. I won't leave you behind if you don't give me a reason. Suckers, they don't feel me, I don't like them neither.
Hey, it's Maya Nicole, and I'm back again with another YouTube video. But okay, so today is gonna be a story time, y'all. But it's gonna be a story time about how I lost my baby. This was around February 2019, and it's October 2020. So you do the math. It was a few months ago. Okay, so I got pregnant November 2019. I got pregnant November 2019, and I was 16 at the time. Okay, yeah, so boom, I got pregnant in November. When I got pregnant, I didn't know that I was pregnant for like 2 months. I didn't know I was pregnant all December and all January. I didn't know I was pregnant until like the end of January. So when I had got pregnant, well, around that time when I had got pregnant or whatever, I was living in Arizona. I wasn't living in Cali. I was living in Arizona. So I was going to school out there, everything. So then, I was living in Arizona, going to school and everything. And then I was coming back and forth to visit my mom and my whole family because I'm from Cali. So I was coming back home from Arizona to visit my family and everything. So I had got pregnant when I came back out here to visit. But yeah, I went back right after I had got pregnant. But I didn't know I was pregnant. So like around the end of February, not the end of February, like the end of December, my period usually comes like my period comes in the middle of the month every month. Like I never missed a period ever since I had a period. Like I never missed no months, never none of that. So this was very unusual to me because I ain't never missed no periods. So I missed my period January. So now I'm like, okay, now I'm getting nervous. Like what's good? Like now I'm irritated because it's like, So so I missed my period January and December. And then so like the end of January, I started feeling real sick. I had morning sickness. I was just so sick to my stomach. Like I couldn't even do nothing. Like I was so sick. And then one day I went to school and I wasn't feeling too good that morning. Like I was throwing up. At first. I was late to school that day. I was throwing up when I got to school and I was just like sick of them dog. So I like I said, y'all, I didn't live with my mom. I lived with my dad and his family. Boom, I got to school that day. I was feeling very sick. I threw up, everything. Like that whole day was just a mess. So I got to school. And yeah, I text my mom like this big paragraph. If I can find a paragraph, I'm not going to export that. But yeah, I text my mom this big paragraph like, I know you already disappointed in me because my grades, I was failing in school, getting in trouble, everything. Like, it wasn't it. That's why she sent me out there in the first place. But I was just like, I know you're disappointed in me. I've been feeling real sick. Blase. So my mom already knew because my mom got pregnant with me when she was 17, so she knows, like she know how it is. So so then it was just so much devastation. Like she was just devastated with me. Like me disappointed, I know I'm all over the place, but me disappointing my mom was like hurting me more than it was hurting her. I felt like, because it was just like, that's my best friend. Like I'm disappointing her. I'm doing stuff I'm not even supposed to be doing, and as a mom, I just felt like, I don't know. But I hate disappointing her. It's the moral of the story. I hated it. So she was giving me all the advice. She was there for me, even though she wasn't there physically. But she was there, I talked to my mom every day when I got off school. I just called her and stuff. Mind you, I didn't tell my dad and his wife yet, because it was just like, me and my dad already don't got that kind of, we don't got that kind of bond. Like, we're not really close like that. So after I got off the phone one night with my mom, she was just like, you gotta you gotta tell your dad's wife if she could get you a pregnancy test and stuff. So I wasn't scared to ask her for it or tell her what was going on. So I went in her room one day. She got off earlier than my dad, so it was, good time for me to tell her. So I just went in her room and I'm just like, I need you to give me a pregnancy test. And she's like, what? I'm like, I need a pregnancy test. And she was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I need a pregnancy test. Like, I think I'm pregnant. And she was like, okay, I'm gonna get you one. What you gonna do? Like, you gonna tell your dad? Like, what's tea? And I was just like, I don't want to tell him. Can you tell him? Like, I don't want to talk. I don't want to tell him nothing. Like, because I was already thinking about an abortion. Like, me and my boyfriend was already thinking about. Let me take y'all back all the way to December-ish. Yeah, it was like December. My boyfriend was the only one that knew that I was missing periods. So, me and him had already had this pregnancy thought in our head already. So, we playing around, being us, playing around, just not even taking it serious. So we both kind of already knew that I was pregnant. We just didn't know for sure because I didn't take no test. So me and him, in the beginning, when I first, like November-ish, when it happened, he was talking about, oh, would it be so bad if we just had it or had the baby or all this and all that. I'm like, boy, like, I'm still in high school at that sophomore, not even junior or senior yet. For one, I still live with my mom. Not even that, she sent me to my dad, so I'm all over the place. Like, I was depressed, hair falling out, getting real skinny, wasn't eating nothing. Like, it was just a mess. Like, what do I look like? I don't have no money, like nothing. Like, it's just down bad. Like, I can't have no baby right now. Like, I can't. So he was just like, would it be so bad if we did I just want a son. I'm like, okay, at this point I'm thinking, did you purposely do this to me? Like, you knew what you was doing, huh? Like, you had to, because the way you talking made me feel like you set me up. Like, like, that's how I felt. Like, the way you talking to me made me feel like you really... Never mind. So, boom. So, me and him had already had this discussed. We already, was already talking about it. So, when I told my mom, it was just kind of like, okay, now, it's getting for reals, because now that my mom is involved and my mom is disappointed in me, it's like, I gotta wake up. Like, this is not a game, So, I told my dad's wife. She got me a pregnancy test the next day. I took it. It was positive. I took like 3 of them. No, we took like 3. I was positive. I wasn't really as shocked because like I said, I already knew. Mind you, I'm 16 years old. So it's like 70% want to have a baby, and I like 20%. No, I 70% don't want to have it, and I 20% want to have it. So my mind is just like all over the place. I'm living with all these strangers, and I don't know them. And on top of that, his wife, my dad's wife's brother's wife, hated me. She hated my guts. That's a different story for another day. That lady, somebody called me. But yeah, that lady was like, she hated me. She hated me. Like, I'm talking about, she'd cook everybody food and not give me none. Like, she was evil, and I didn't even know her. So evil. So I told my dad and everything. He wasn't mad when I first told him, but after that, like a few days later, that's when hell started waking loose with him. Like, he started calling me, like, he was out. I'm not gonna say the stuff he was saying, but just know he was being real mean to me. I didn't care about nothing he was talking about. Like, what are you talking about? I don't even care what you're talking about. But he was being mean to me. Very mean to me. Okay, so boom, that happened. That was over with. I told everybody knows. And so boom, I had a doctor's appointment. And I had a doctor's appointment, and they sent me a letter in the mail. They sent me a letter in the mail about my medical something. They sent me a letter in the mail, and then the lady that don't like me, she checked the mail. She texted me. Mind you, she didn't know nothing about the pregnancy. I didn't tell her, her husband, none of the kids in the house knew. Only people in that house that knew was my dad and my dad's wife. Them were the only two people who knew in that house. So I didn't tell none of them because I just didn't feel like it was any of their business. Like, and I still didn't know if I was keeping the baby or what. So I wasn't gonna go around telling them. I don't know them like that, so I'm not, tell them my business. And plus, the lady don't like me. This lady, seeing the note, seeing the pregnancy, it's like a doctor's office that's only for pregnant girls. And I forgot what the place is called. It's like OG something. Like, it's only for pregnancy. It's only for pregnancy. So she knew, she got kids. She knows what that is. So she seen the mail, and she told my dad's wife's daughter, they went to go check the mail together. She told her that, what did she say? She said something so stupid. She was like, oh, she thought, this freaking lady thought, she found a condom in her car, in her husband's car, and was like, oh, I think Maya's pregnant because I found a condom in my husband's car. Y'all, this was so crazy. Mind you, I was in the kitchen. Me and my dad's wife was in the kitchen. We were cooking. No, she was cooking and I was just in there. We were just talking. And then my dad's wife's daughter texted me from the other room, and she was just like, I walked to the mailbox with doo-doo-doo, and she said she think that you pregnant because she found a condom in her husband's car. I texted her back. I was like, what? I was like, what? So, mind you, I was right there with my dad's wife. So I showed her daughter's message to me, and she was just like, oh, don't worry about that. That lady's. So I was just like, at this point, like, I don't know you. So I'm not finna sit here and go back and forth with you, but at the end of the day, keep my name out of your mouth. So boom, whatever, that was done with. I told my mom, I called my mom, and I was just like, Mom, why does a lady gonna have the nerve to say, it was so funny to me. Like, usually I'd be mad about stuff like that, but that situation was just funny. Like, girl, so I'm pregnant because you fell. So what you trying to say? What are you trying to say? Because I know what I can say to you. That husband is very much so cheating on you. I know that. And now I say that, and then feelings gonna be hurt, and you gonna be mad, ready to fight. So yeah, like, girl, bye. Like, you ain't even worth my energy, nothing. So boom, that was done with. Now it's like, but middle of February, and now it's time. I made my decision. I want to get the abortion, even though I still didn't. Like, I was 10% wanted to keep it because it's just like, I don't want to do this, but it's like I didn't want me and my mom bond to be messed up. But that wasn't really all. Like, it was more stuff. Like, I wasn't ready. I just wasn't ready. So I got the abortion, y'all. And it was the worst day of my life. Like, that was the worst day of my life. After I got the abortion, y'all, it was just like, what am I doing? Like, I felt like a piece of me was missing. Like, I just felt so played out and just so, like, I don't know. I just didn't like the feeling that I was having after that was just like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? I didn't like that shit at all. I still don't. It still haunts me to this day. Like, why did I do that? Like, I really got rid of my baby. My baby was probably like 1-ish, 2.5 right now. But I don't know. That whole situation was just a lot. Like, I was going through so much, y'all. Y'all don't even know. I was going through so much, but you would never know, because I kept a smile on my face. Kept a smile on my face. Kept a smile on my face the whole time. So, yeah, I got that abortion, y'all. I really wish I never did it. I really wish I never did it. But at the end of the day, it's like, I'm kind of glad that I did it. I'm not glad that I did it at all, but it needed to happen because I didn't have no job at the time. I didn't have no car. I'm 16, 17 years old. I lived with my mom and my dad. I'm moving state to state. My boyfriend don't even really know if he messed with me all like that anyway. Me and him was good. We still together. Me and him is still together. It's nothing with him. But it was just like, that was like the beginning of, like, me and him started talking in October, and I got pregnant in November. Me and him started talking in October. I got pregnant in November, and then I had the abortion. Like, it was just too early for all that. But me and him still together. We good now. We do plan on having a child, though, in some years when we got it together. But not right now. And not back then either. So, yeah, like I said, me and him wasn't all the way there yet. I'm only 16. I was only 16 years old. But I turned 17, like, in January. So, do the math. I was 16, 17 years old when all this is going on. I'm arguing back to back with my dad every day. I'm talking about me and my dad argued every single day. Not a day went by where me and him didn't argue. We argued on my birthday. On my birthday was actually worse, though, because... Did we get into altercation? Yeah, we did. All day that day, though. I went to school. Did I go to school? Yeah, I went to school that day. He picked me up. We arguing. Picked me up. We arguing. We arguing the day before that. Everything. Like, my birthday was horrible. I never had a horrible birthday in my life. Like, that birthday was just out the window. Yeah, we arguing every day. I'm pregnant, so my hormones is just up. Friends keep calling me. But yeah, so yeah, I was going through a lot, y'all. I was depressed. I miss my family. I'm living with these people I don't even know. They don't even like me. I'm living, like, my brain was just so, I was depressed, suicidal, everything. Like, it was just ridiculous. But I'm happy that I'm back home in Cali. I'm not pregnant. Don't gotta worry about nothing really. Making my money. I'm doing me. I'm good. Like, I don't gotta worry about all the negativity that was out there. I don't ever want to move back out there. I am going back out there, though, for Christmas to visit my dad and my sisters and stuff. But I'll be right back out here. Like, this just not for me out there. Like, it's not for me. My dad still, I know my dad still think about that shit, though. Like, my dad still, like... He's going to always hold that against me. Like, every time I get in trouble, every time he's mad or something, he brings that situation up. So, I know it hurts him. Like, I know. He didn't even know I was having sex. Like, it was just... I don't blame him. I wasn't mad at him because, you know, like... I wasn't. Because if I was a dad, and I would do the same. But yeah, y'all. That's my story. That's the story time of how I lost my baby and how it changed my life. Like... I was so broke and ugly and just, in the inside though, I was broken, I was ugly, I was just, like, my world was crushed back then when I was going through all that. Now, I'm more mature, I know things now, like, I'm so much more, like, I understand why my mom made me get that abortion. I understand why everything happened. Everything happened for a reason. Everything that happened to me happened for a reason. Like, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that, you know, so grateful now. But advice that I have for any girl out there that's going through this or in a toxic home with people that you probably know or you probably don't know or any of that, girl, you got this. God didn't want you to have that baby. God made you get an abortion because he got better things in plan for you. Not saying that having that baby wasn't a good thing, but at that time, it's not. At the time, it's not probably. God has something better for you coming, and that baby, he don't want the baby in the way. He don't want you to have that baby and be depressed. He got something better for you. So just think of that. Like, if I know there's girls out there who got abortions before or all that, like, it's only because God has something better for you. That's the only reason. God got something better for you. He has something better for you. You're going to have a child one day. Like, it's okay, just not at the moment, you know? So just wait, be patient. You got this. Don't be depressed, y'all. Because that's really no joke. Like, that whole situation was, like, no joke. Like, it wasn't nothing to play with. That's the worst thing I ever been through in my life. Like, I wouldn't want nobody to go through nothing that I've been through with that whole situation. So, yeah, people who's about to get an abortion, it don't hurt. It don't hurt because a lot of people ask me, like, did it hurt? Did it hurt? No, it didn't hurt at all. Like, you're asleep, so you don't feel anything. They gonna put you in this room. You gonna go to sleep. You're not even gonna know anything. You're gonna wake up in 5 minutes and everything's gonna be done. You're gonna be done. You're gonna get up and walk home, or get up and walk to the car to go home, or walk whatever the transportation is. Anyway, it don't hurt, y'all. It don't hurt. You're gonna be asleep. So it's not gonna hurt. It's gonna be no pain. You're gonna feel nothing. Like, it was nothing. I woke up the next day. It was good. I was depressed as hell still, but I was good, you know. It didn't hurt at all. But yeah, y'all. Thank y'all for watching this video. Comment down below what kind of videos y'all want me to do, because I'm really finna be consistent, y'all. I'm finna be very consistent. But yeah. Thank y'all. Thank y'all, and thanks for watching. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And you comment down below what you want your girl to do next, cause period. But alright, thank y'all for watching. Bye.